Hey everyone, so this is our next video about like tactical rope techniques, and in this video we are going to show you on how to set up belays or anchor points inside a structure, and what you have to do until you go down on the rope, what to prepare and what to pay attention to. So Tom over there, he will set up the belay, and in a structure like this we would always make sure that we have two major fixing points. So you have a double safety. Do never choose only one belay unless it's an absolute super safe belay. So Tom is now taking out the rope, and of course, he could throw down the rope as it is, like it is a 60-meter long rope, but you don't want to do this for practice, because once like there is 10 or 20 meters off the rope lying on the ground, and you go down, especially with a figure 8 tool, the rope gets twisted, and you don't want to have that. So you just measure all the way down. If the rope is long enough, so it doesn't get entangled once it's on the floor. So we're using that type of fence now as the first belay point. You would normally use a band sling that goes around. Just make sure it's long enough. If it's too long, just shorten it with a simple knot. It should be tight and snugly sitting. And then you just do an 8 knot, because once you go down a couple of times, you can open it much more easy in comparison to just using a simple knot. And then we use the end of the rope and go all the way through that like major pole of that structure. We do tighten the rope a bit. And you want to have a more or less tight connection between those two belay points, because once belay point number 1 breaks, you don't want to have too much of a slack rope behind, and you want to have as much force on that second belay point applied, and not after like losing 2 or 3 meters of slack rope. So it should be like nice and tightly. So everything is in place now, and make sure once you're on the opening, you have your safety line clipped into some secondary rope or other belay points, just from preventing you going down in free fall. With a device like that, also for training purposes, you don't need to have a secondary safety such as a Prusik knot, whilst when you are using a figure 8 to descend, make sure for training purposes you always wear or use a double safety in terms of a Prusik knot or any other device. Make sure you wear gloves at all times, because once you go down fast, then it gets very hot on the rope. And make sure you wear a helmet, because something can fall down, hit you on the head, and then you get unconscious, and yeah, then you need some rescue guys to get you up again. So that's it. There's a ton of ways on how to set up belays. Rule number 1 is always do a double safety, means like look for a secondary belay point or anchor point. Use proper materials like band slings, use the right carabiners. So in every belay point, once you use a carabiner, it needs to be one that you can lock. Yeah? as I said, either triple lock or HMS carabiner or any other tool that has a double safety on it, and make sure the connection between belay point number 1 and belay point number 2 is as tight as possible, so you don't have too much of a slack. Make sure there's a knot, a simple knot on the end of the rope, so once you go down and you didn't check before, that the rope cannot slide through your descending device. And that's about it, so we're good to go. And in the next videos we're showing you some basic techniques on the rope, together with chest harnesses, some upside down videos, so make sure stay connected.